and this search input I will use here. Import it. Let's confirm it whether it is working or not in this screen. Yes, it is there. Now we have to be designed this way, but first of the things we need to create an input box to search it, right? Okay. When we entering it, it's searching in this. Okay. So for this again I will create a one input dot CSS. Okay. And as of now, we'll use what? One div again. Within a div, we have the search icon. If you notice, we have the search icon this side. And if you notice, this is another one box in the white background. Okay, that way we can do. Hmm. But first of the things, let me create the input. For creating input, I will create an input. What is that? Input, input box. And let's see how it is coming. Why there is a no input? Here it is input, right? And as of now, I can give a class. Better now, I will give this background for whatever it is. So have the more clarification of this. Right? What this background is, we already given something in the tell me come to yeah primary. So primary is the background for the home page banner. So where is that our home page is here. So remove this background and add it here as a banner. So div class daisy primary. Inside this we can work it. Okay. So input box is being there. I don't want in that. So for that give a padding to all side. Now it's looks good. Okay. And we need the search icons and the placeholder like this. Okay. So which library we are using this time to use the icons? We are using which one? Lucid React. By that time I will create a one div. It says the background color nothing but busy white and a rounded MD. MDP1. Okay. It has taken. And if you come here inside, we have to take one more div that is called as what? It will be the full in medium screen. In larger screen, it will be the 1 by 2. There was this parameters, one coordinates by two something. What is that? Not directly like this. Yes, 1 by 2. If you do not, it will be the 50% like this. Okay, this also the fine. And inside that we can use the search input. That's it. Okay. Here is the input box, right? But input box I want the full. That means I need to go here and do what? First of the things flex. And if I do flex for input box, I can give what? Class as a flex one. Okay, so it is in full screen. And whatever we will write it, it will be taken what the needs the width of parameters. Okay, so what we need here, search icon. So we search will be looks good that you decide. I have decided to take this one. So how to use it now? Copy JSX. Okay, when I copy the JSX, I have to be use it right here like this. And from where it will come now, you see lucid React, right? This time we are not using the React icons. Okay, let's see now. Yeah, it is there, right? And then after we have the input box. But again, as I said, px we will have the more margin, sorry, padding, and the size will be the, I can say, as a 16, and the gap I can give here as a 2, and items make as a center, and a placeholder you write here. So search by doctors, search SEARC, search by doctors specialty, specialties, ITIES, specialties, symptoms. This is, sorry, and treatments. Okay. So on focus I don't want, and this size also I want the bigger, sorry, smaller. So for that I need to give a padding. I can say the P padding as a 2, and the text I can give a very small. That is into text X. That's it. Done. And focus I don't want it. So you can remove that focus on saying that outline none. Done. And the gap is more there. I can say only that. That's it. Okay. So whatever you write, it will be like this. So when you focus on this, the box should open, right? What kind of box should be open? This kind of things. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. So let us do that. So doing a thing, I need to create a one box. I need to create a one box, and that box, I need to create one div here, and this div I'll paste it above. And instead of doing flex here, we need to do a above for this box. Okay. But the thing is now this input is not working. For that, we need to give a width full. Okay. So now it is done. And one more box we need to create. For that, we need to create position or relative. So directly relative here, not position, direct relative. And here I need to give a box. That box is nothing but your position box, which will be the absolute, and the bottom will be the 0, and width will be the full. Okay. And here I can start my using content as a UL. Inside the UL LI, and inside the LI I can use the span tags. Okay. And not span, basically we can use the div as well, or we can use div as well. And here we can add the doctor name, that will be the H6. I can say the doctor Anushal Warman. And then what we need again? A specific category. So I can say the H6 again, and that is nothing but doctor. Okay, for this we need to give a what? Display flex. Justify between items center and busy primary. Again, this is not primary, this is the dark primary. Okay, we can say that. Not an issue. We will change that color. So changing the color, I have to go here. I will select this color. Go to the tailwind config. I can say here dark, dark primary. Give a comma. Use it. Save it. Now, how can I use that? By using a dark primary. Okay. And the padding I need as a to all side, and text should be the white. And for EVL, we will have the padding by default. Remove that as a P0 you can do. Okay, and it's all S6 has already margin 0. Let's see. How is it? Okay, it is there. Right? So we'll have the border. We'll have the box shadow for this, right? Okay, second one we will use it. And for that, we'll have the background white and those stuff. So remove this. Not needed. This also not needed. Let's see. It is there, but the background color is not there. For that, we need to go for this one. Give a busy white and shadow. You can give a MD. Let's see. Okay, it is there, but rounded. We need to make it from the bottom. So bottom rounded bottom MD. Okay, then we have to pull it down. For that, make it top 100. Top top in percent we can give, not an issue. Top in percent we can give. Let's see. It is there. Isn't it like this? थोड़ा सा और नीचे चाहिए. So because of that padding, it is happening. So remove this padding. Okay, somewhere it is the padding. P0, P0. And you make sure this is starting from the full. Okay. So what we can do, instead of putting this thing here, this absolute, we will put it out. Okay, because of this parent it is happening. So what I'll do now, I'll do one thing. I'll put it out here. Okay, and this relative will be the here. Okay, you no need to add this div as well here. I can directly write whatever it was before and remove this now because I want the full box. But for here relative we need to give for the parent. Let's see. It is there. Now the thing is what we need to do. Left side 0. Done. Isn't it like this? Okay. And here we don't have one. Here if you notice, this is rounded, right? Bottom. What is this? Parent level. So we can top MD. That's it. Done. Isn't it like this? Reduce the font size. So font size text SM. Done. So we can directly use in the parent label. extension. Both are done. Cursor pointer should have. Okay. Real I class cursor pointer done. Cursor pointer and this will have the in the child level. Same thing cut from here. Give it for uh, this one, but this time we don't want this. Just cursor pointer. That's it. Done. And on hover, we have this kind of color, right? Natural. So for this, give hover busy natural 200. That's it. Done. Above we don't have, below we have, right? Sure of it. Nothing. We'll use more things here. Copy paste. Let's see. How's it? There is a no border, right? We should give the border bottom for the li. Last one will not give border B. Done. Chalo. So on click of this focus, it should be open it, right? By default, it should not open. So for that, what we need to do now? Show search box. Set search box is equal to use state. Initially false. Okay. Now you see when you click out, it is going be disabled. When you click on this, it is enabling, right? So how to do that? For this, what we need to do? First of the things, you hide it. Okay? You will hide it. So wrap in JSX, add and operator, which says when it is available, show that, right? Now this is not available, isn't it? On that scenario, we need to add this rounded as well, right? In the bottom. For that, I need to use the JSX error as well. Add literals. Add a JSX and here, this one. How will add now? If it is show box, search show box, what will show? Whatever it is now, right? And if it is not there, we need to do rounded in a all side. Done, right? On focus, we need to show that. On focus of what? This input, right? So input has the on focus one event, right? On focus. When it is on focus, what I can say? What I can say? Set search box will be what? As a true. Done. चलो देखना अब. Wait, it is taking time. Done. See here. Refresh it. Done. आ रहा है ना?
Yes.
If I click outside, it should be go, right? So for that, one more event is that is nothing but on blur. Okay. In that scenario, what we can do it? What we can do it as a false.
False.
अब देखना. Why this Prakash is joining late? Prakash, why are you joining late? I have been noticed you last 2 days.
I came in room late in office.
Okay, fine.
12:30 I came in office room.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so see now on focus we are showing it. On blur it is moving up, right? See, done,
Yes.
done. Like this we want. Okay. So चलो अब क्या करना है, सिर्फ डेटा, राइट? So data, how are we getting this data? Based on the locations, right? This data, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see how to do that. Is Strapi running? There is only one doctor. Okay, not an issue. We can get that. What the API name is in the public doctor. Find we have. Click on this. We have the API doctors, right? Okay. Now, guys, I'll use the one more library that will be given a pre-default loading data, unmuted, async, await, everything. Okay. So that library name is nothing but, because now what we are doing, if you notice where that page is, in the header, I believe. Yes, inside the header. Okay, so this component you put outside as a component, don't put in inside header. Okay. So header, the locations or header somewhere we have called that, no? In headers, yeah. Here, what we are doing here, loading we are creating, right? And always we are setting it, defaulting as a false, like that, right? So how can we avoid this? It's very syntax, very short syntax. And if you notice here, what we are doing here, we are creating always one functions, right? Like this. So how to avoid this? Now this is very simple and very, straightforward things which I'm going to tell you today. That is one library. There is one library. That library name is nothing but, we can say that tan stack React query. This is the one library. Okay, this is the one library. We can use it. Let me go here. I'm going to be install this. Okay. Now how to set up this? It's very simple to set up it. Okay. Go to the home page. Let's see how they have given the documentation. Read these docs. See what we need to create. We need to create a query client provider. Okay. For that we need to create a query client. Okay. Chalo. Where we need to go now? We need to go in a provider. Right? Where? In a Redux provider. Right? Inside that we can say query client is equal to new query client. Query client. Okay. This is the query client. And I need to call a query client provider. Sure. Query client provider. Inside this, I need to create a client, and client name is nothing but this one. Done. That's it. Okay, and this children, whatever it is, paste it. डन, इतना सही था, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है। चलो, what it says that, okay, where it is, home page, save it, fine. क्या किया मैंने, सिर्फ क्वेरी क्लाइंट एज अ प्रोवाइडर पास कर दिया, ठीक है। नाउ आई कैन यूज इट, ओके। हाउ टू यूज इट नाउ, where we are on the search input, right? On the search input here, the search input search inputs, okay, fine. And the search inputs we will pass the data from the parent level, okay. From where we will pass, as a parent level, this data, okay. But before that, now let me call this API. But where we are working on home page, in the home page we need to create what, one more thing, that is nothing but like, see in the header what we have created, service page, right? Service file. Like this, what we'll do, I'll just copy it and paste it inside the home page. Okay, I pasted it, everything is work fine. Now the thing is, what I need to do, doctors list, right? Doctors list, doctors list. Okay, this is needed thing actually. We need to create this always. I will call the doctors. I will call the doctors. Okay, and we need to modify the result. As of now, don't modify it. Let's see what is coming in this. पहले तो देखेंगे इसमें क्या आ रहा है, ठीक है। And the doctor list where I need to call, inside the, where, we can say this is a one special component, or that component is a thing, but we can say banner. So I'll create one more thing, that is a banner dot js, RAFCE. हमेशा कंपोनेंट में छोटे छोटे लिखने की कोशिश करना, ठीक है। This fully component cut from here and paste it for the banner and use this search input. Okay, and this banner I will use where, inside. Make it independent, okay, always. See now, check once whether output is there or not. That is here. See, it is there, right? Yeah, it is there. Now the thing is, go to the inside banner. Now देखो आप कैसे कॉल करना है उसे, that I will tell you. Okay. First we need to destructure the values is equal to use mutation. What you will call? Use mutation. Use mutation. This use mutation is asking to pass the what? Your function. That function says that, where that function is, doctors list, right? Doctors list. Done. I called it. Now it will return me these things. See here now. Data it will return. Data is nothing but your final output. It will return. What is that? Is loading. Sorry, is loading not. Is pending. Is success. Is pending. Yeah, is pending. Okay, is pending. And how to call it? We need to call as a mutate async. What? Mutate async or mutate? It's anything. It's up to you. I'm calling here mutate. Okay, that's it. अब इसको कैसे कॉल करना है? On what? On focus पे कॉल करना है, right?
Yes.
Or not needed? Not needed. Initially we can call it. No need to call on focus. Use effect. Use effect. Use effect. And initially it will load. And how to call it? Directly like this. Okay, that's it. इतना ही था. अब how to get the data? Just console it. In the data what is coming. Console log data. That's it. और साथ ही साथ ये भी कंसोल करना, इस पेंडिंग में आ क्या रहा है, ठीक है। डन. चलो देखते हैं. It's very straightforward things. Undefined, alright, okay. Nothing is coming. Let's see why. API is called, locations it says. Why this is not calling? Why this is not calling? Let's see. Use mutation, not this. Banner. Doctors list. Base URL. Data. This is a GET request. Let me go here how they are calling because I was using a different version. Use query I don't want. Use mutation I want. Use mutation. It's saying this much things. Okay. How to call it? Muted function. Okay. We have called it as a muted function. Okay. What does it say? You need to call a see here options. In the options they are telling it to call the mutate function. Mutate function. That function is nothing but this one. Okay, mutate function. Let's see. Is it working? Is it working? I don't know this. Yeah. See here. Are you noticing it now? See what I've done? Just do refresh. Two APIs called, isn't it? Well, calling it, when we called it, what it is now? True. When it is success, what it is now? False. Right? So we can use as a loading. What? We can use as a loading state. Okay. Here you see we got the attributes like this. We got the data, isn't it? Okay. Not an issue. Go to the doctor list. Whatever it was, modify result. Use it here. Let's see now. Coming data modified, right? Okay. But we need to populate the categories as well, right? We need to populate the categories as well. So populating categories, hospitals we have, right? From the hospitals we need to category. Okay, we need to take again categories. Okay. So two items are there. Hospitals. So here I need to do question dot populate is equal to what is that? Hospitals. Done. Hospitals should come now. Yes, hospitals are coming. Inside the hospitals, I need to populate the categories as well, right? That hospitals or something went wrong here in the while relations. How to define a category? Doctors category. Okay. Doctors we have, doctors name we have, hospitals we have. I think in this now we need to give the categories. One more things that I forget actually. Doctors categories special. Okay, we have the doctors category, right? It was not showing. Sorry, shared we need to categorize the doctors categories. That's it. Hmm. अब देखना coming see doctors categories, isn't it? Now for this also what we need to do now? For this also, we need to do what? Map method again, right? Why I'm going to add a map
Yes.
method now? The thing is, we got the final result like this, right? So we'll put it in a rest operator. Okay, where we'll put rest operator. But before the rest, we should be remove these doctor categories, right? Doctor categories. Okay, doctor categories. And inside this, I need to take this rest as a rest params. And from that, doctor categories, doctor categories, we have the doctor categories, right? Here. This also we need to modify means again we need to call it, right? This function. This function as a doctor categories. Here like this. Let's see. It should work. Undefined it is coming. Okay. The reason behind what? Why it is coming undefined? Let's see. It is there. Okay. It is there. Rest. We have to do rest. It was the map method. Remove it. Let's see. It's coming. Then map method it should be work, right? Yeah. The map method it should work. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's coming out. Yeah. Out of the function. I returned it. The map method again. Yeah. I was returning it. No. Um, okay. Let's see by console here. Return it. Let's console in this. Yeah. It's coming. Actor categories. In rest, what is coming? In the rest also coming, right? Data dot map dot these things and all. Then what is the issue? Yes, one thing is coming. And here doctors dot. We need to do what? Data. Let's see in the doctors what is coming first. Data is coming in the doctors and same thing again. So I need to populate the dot data here. Okay, let's see now. I need to populate. I populated here. So see, a doctor's data is coming, right? Doctor's data is coming, but this doctor's data, I wanted what? Just name, right? What I need? Just name of the doctor,
Mm.
right? Name and ID, we can take it. Okay, not an issue. We'll take that data. Name and ID we want. So we got this. You understood how I done? First I go to the data. Again I mapped it. When I mapped it, again whatever the values we're getting, similar way I have destructured it and I have taken as a return. Okay. I'm using the same function to modify it again and then spreaded it because it is reading an object. Let's see. Now data is getting okay. See here. This is the doctor data. This is the our data. Okay. So we can say, but how to access this? Right? That is the one problem again. So for that, we do one thing. Add nothing but we can say doctor category is equal to this one. but we need to spread it in a object. Let's see now. Now it looks good. See here, doctors category. We are getting this data, and this we have. Okay, fine. Hmm. Hmm. Chalo, फिर what we'll do now? We'll go to the banner section. We got the data. This data we will pass for the what search inputs. Data is equal to initially blank, right? Let's see. And go to the banner, pass the data as a data, and this data we will pass, right? Done. And pending you can pass it here. Pending you can pass it here. Or not an issue, no need to pass this pending. You can remove this. Okay, this data I will have in the search component, so I can use it, right? For the map. Where I need to loop it on the which one? Li dot map. I can take it element, return it, right? Return it. What I need to be returned? These things. Here always we have the unique what? ID key element dot ID, right? अब कितनी बार डेटा आना चाहिए देखना. मैं एक रह देता हूं इसी तरह से. Let's see. It should work. It should work. Done two times, right? Because one is hard coded, one is coming from where? This one. So for that, again, what we need to do, element dot the name of doctor, right? Let's see. Coming.
Yes.
Dr. The name of doctor is coming. The doctor category, right? So doctor category, how to get it? Doctor category dot name, right? Doctor category dot name, this name. Chalo, done. Doctor category is not defined. It says that key element question dot give it. अब देखना category is not coming. Category not coming. The reason behind what? We have given the same thing, right? Element dot doctor dot element dot doctor category. Then we have the object as a name we have taken. Okay, console it first. In the element what is coming, let's see. In the element we got this one. Now doctor category. Oh. Zeroth index, again zeroth index, it's coming down. That means tota being wrong. So go to the where in the service. We have done this way. Don't do. Directly you can test it like this. Let's see. Open it. Let's see now. Now array is coming, right? Array is coming. Because multiple categories should come now. But we want to take always which one? First one. Right? तो हमेशा क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे? First one. Sorry, outside. Let's take it now. Now coming, right? See here. Isn't it? चलो दूसरा डॉक्टर ऐड करते हैं. What the doctor is name? This is a specialty we don't want. We are just taking the doctors. Dr. Ramesh Goyal. Dr. Ramesh Goel. Which one? We can take this one. Add a relation as a doctor. Save and publish it. Go here. Refresh it. Coming, isn't it? But on the zeroth index, we want the active one, right? So for that, go here in the banner, search input, remove this console. That is enough now. And this will be the dynamic again. This will be the dynamic again. We need to use the redux now again. Why we need to use the redux again? I'll tell you. Okay. So remove, don't remove this now. Oh, we can do this. Okay, fine. So busy dark primary, when we need to use it? Initially the zeroth index means first wala. Okay. So for that, again, what you will do now? Home page reducer you will create. What you will create? Home page reducer. Reducer. For that, we need to go where? Inside the provider, right? Inside the reducer. As a global reducer instead now, what we will create? Home page reducers. Home page reducer. Not an issue. Let it be home page. We can easily understand. But here we give as a home page reducer, home page reducer.js. You can copy this, rename it. Okay, home page reducers. For this, copy, paste it in this. Initial, how we want, what we want. First of the things, actions, update. We can say the update doctor category. Sorry, update doctor. What is this? Update doctor, base doctor, update base doctor, update banner doctor. Okay. Active doctors, active, active doctors category, category. And it is a multiple or a single? Single. So give as a null. And here I can say update active doctor category. Create this one. Remove this, not needed. This also not needed. So this also not needed. Take it, add it here, rename it as a what? Homepage reducer. And here, what we can do? We have created action with the same name. Now we need to update this one. Remove this. As of now, remove this. हाँ, यहाँ पे एक बात देखना आप. ठीक है. We need what? Doctors list as well, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
We need to store somewhere. We need to store somewhere, right? Like this. है कि नहीं? चलो. So for that also we need to do doctors doctors list is equal to empty array, and here we can say update doctors update doctors list. And here I will use that, where I will use that here, this location sector doctor category. I don't want to be add here locations and all. Active doctor category I'm updating like before only. Yeah. So doctors list here action dot payload, and action dot payload dot doctors first load and name, right? We want the name and Which one again? Same thing what we have given in the input, search input, where that search input is being added, components, inputs, search inputs. Same thing here, doctor.name. Okay, here as a doctor.name. Uh, Not an issue, it will show. Okay, that's it, fine. Action.payload.name also fine. Update doctor list and update doctors category. Fine. Chalo. Understood what I have done here? Same thing like before. What we are doing? We are just storing the data as initial level when the API called. When the API is called, we will dispatch something and store in the doctors list. Okay, while storing the list, I am making first one by default. That's why I've taken the zeroth index of that list and making as a that doctor is active. When I click on, like that we will do now. For that, I need to go where we are calling the API inside the banner. Inside the banner. So where the banner exists, where the banner is exists inside the pages, home page, banner, share. Right? Now, if you notice here, we have the data, this data that we need outside. But here we will have the one thing that is nothing but on success. On success will return your same data what we were getting before. Data, this data will return here. And I can pass the dispatch. So for dispatch, what I need to do? Again, const dispatch is equal to use dispatch. Okay, use dispatch. Why we need use dispatch? किसी को पता नहीं है लिस्ट मैं भी ऐसे कोड लिख के जा सकता हूँ कोई जरूरत नहीं मुझे मुंह चलाने की इतनी ठीक है डिस्पैच टाइप टाइप में क्या आती है एक्शन व्हाट द एक्शन इज अपडेट doctors list the payload I need to pass payload the payload is nothing but your data that's it okay चलो अब देखना instead of passing this data from here instead of passing this data from here I can use which data directly inside the component no need to do the props drilling here right chalo go inside this but before that now we forget what we forget this home page reducer should be in a store right in a store as like this okay and home page banner search menu instead of this data how I'll get this data now const restructure it use selector in the selector I can pass this state this will return a callback state dot that my reducer name what was that reducer name home page reducer okay what it will return the state of the names right what I need doctors category sorry doctors list this doctors list I will paste it as a here okay and then what we need again this active doctors category list so I can destructure from here done okay this active doctors category will return a doctor name so I can match with the doctor name here as a dynamic is equal to element dot is nothing but your doctor name right है तो क्या करो एक्टिव कर दो एक्टिव यानी बिजी डार्क प्राइमरी अगर नहीं है तो क्या करो कुछ मत करो ठीक है लेट्स सी नाउ एवरीथिंग शुड वर्क नाउ परफेक्टली वेयर दैट इज डन एक्टिव हो गया
Yes.
why second is not coming let's see that why second one is not coming let's see that just do one thing second one is not coming the reason behind what let's see Go to the search input, take this as a console log doctors list. We have the two, right? We have the two. Here we have the doctors categories and name is doctor. Okay, fine. Then why it is not showing Ramesh? Okay, okay, okay. It has returned two times, but the thing is, यहाँ पे जाओ, focus पे click करो. Where that focus is input, sorry, input box. Where that input box here? Focus it. It will show now. Oh, it's not showing. So here, div. That I'll do one thing. Go to this. Make it true as of now. Why it is not? Yeah, it is showing, but the text color white, right? That's why. Understood? What happened? There it is, but the text color is white ना outside. See, इसको भी कहाँ लिखना पड़ेगा? इसके अंदर. Done. सेकंड वाला.
Yes.
अब एक काम करना, ये वो वाली चीजें लिखना वहां पे, ये वाली चीजें हटा देना अब यहाँ से. और आना चाहिए, right? Or when it will come like this. Done. देखो ना हुआ कि नहीं काम आसान एक्टिव
Yes.
वाला. अब इस पे एक्टिव करूंगा तो ये एक्टिव होना चाहिए, ठीक है? तो कैसे करेंगे अब उसको? यहाँ पे ऑन क्लिक लगवाना पड़ेगा, है ना? इसके लिए क्या चाहिए फिर? डिस्पैच मेथड अगेन इज इक्वल टू यूज डिस्पैच.
Dispatch.
और ये डिस्पैच आएगी कहां से? अब ऑन क्लिक ऑफ दिस एल आई, ऑन क्लिक of the li, I will call the callback function. In the callback function, I'm making it active the doctor, right? Dispatch. Again, type. This time type will be what? What the type will be? Update doctor, update active doctor category, because it will come to this panel, right? Import it. In the payload, what I need to pass? Element dot what?
Name.
Name. And this name is the nothing but your doctor name. Clicked on it, nothing happened. Let's see why. Let's see why. For that, console the doctor category. अब मजा आएगा देखना क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. कोई बताएगा मुझे? मुझे पता चल गया है क्या हो गया यहाँ पे. What happened? Why it is coming? Array two time and then null. Sorry, this is different one. This one, search input, 10 line number, null. See here, initially आप देखो name आ रहा है, right? This one. But when I click on this, null is coming. The reason behind what? यहाँ से तो हम पास कर रहे हैं,
Pass.
right? तो सही सही तरीका देता रहा हूँ. Click on this, go to here, where we are using it. It's highlighted here. See now third time. It's blinking. That means it's here. What we are doing?
Zeroth index we are passing.
And what we are passing, actually, if you notice, what we are passing from here, are we passing array or
Name.
name, right? Directly as a string format,
Yes.
right? So don't do that, na. Directly pass your what? Whatever you are passing as action.payload. Why name?
Yes.
जो भी payload में आ रहा है वो pass कर दो, right? अब initially this one, then this one, right?
Yes.
हो गया काम. Isn't it that much simple? Then do one thing, search input, go here, busy void, I can say PB to, let's see, not this one, sorry, this one, PB2, this is fine. And this rounded and all is coming, right? For that, search box is open. Yeah, why it is coming now? We have made it like this now. That's why I thought he. Okay, fine. Done.
Yes.
Active. Why it is not making active this one now? Any reason? इस पे क्लिक करवे आ रहा है भाई what this is man we haven't saved it huh? Yes. Hmm? How could this possible? Amisha payload.name. Why? The reason behind what? If I make it true. Ah, now it is coming. Now it is not coming. I think it's permanently removing from there. And on click I'm calling it, right? Yes. That's so search box. Instantly close हो जा रहा है. Okay. So instantly don't close it on blur. We'll do some set timeout. Let's see set timeout. And we can say here I was like 5 milliseconds, 50 milliseconds and pass it here. Let's see. Hmm. Now it is fine. Why it was not working? No guys, instantly it was going out. So for that purpose, I have given the set timeout function here. Okay, set timeout function. What does it do now? It has given some delay, right? We can call this way as well. So better understanding. Okay, what I have done? Callback function. Inside the callback, set timeout added. You give 100. That's it. It will work. Now. Done. Done.
Yes.
No. It is taking more time. Give it 300. Hmm? Right? Working fine. And these doctors based on the location should come. Okay, that we will do tomorrow. Not now. Okay, you can do the practice with the same thing what I have taught today. Chalo, फिर I will update this now. Add drop down. चलो दोन थांब ना. हम्म. Okay. So fine. I have pushed my changes. Okay, you can go and check. Tomorrow, if we change this, it should be get you know reset, and based on these locations, it should show the doctors. Okay, fine. We'll do that tomorrow. but no.
Okay.
So anything else that you don't understand?
I have one question.
Hmm?
Yes. Now we are using the URL before the API.
Yeah.
Actually, that is we are using as a local host, right? Uh, for the Book My Show website, we did it was on Netlify. So if we
Mm-hmm.
do this project on also
Hmm.
Netlify, then it
Hmm.
will not work, na?
Yeah, it
These
will not work
APIs.
because the APIs
Yes.
are not hosted. This API is being from the local host. We need to be
Yes.
deployed there somewhere.